These are the numbers behind Braden Smith's Player of the Year season. Smith's line of more than 15 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds per game hasn't been matched in more than 2 decades by any high major conference player. Smith is already the Boilers' single season and career assist leader. And as we all know, his beard is always in all conference form. We are thrilled to welcome in the Player of the Year, Braden Smith. Braden, I'm always curious about how players find out about these kind of awards. So who told you? How'd you find out? What was your first emotion when you found out?
Yeah, I was told by Chris Foreman, one of our guys. He texted me and let me know, you got some media tomorrow. And I was like, for what? Obviously, because not normal. And he told me like the reason and stuff. So I heard it yesterday, and it was obviously a great feeling and awesome to hear.
What's the importance for you of continuing to rep Purdue, following up on the 2 straight Big Ten Player of the Year awards that your former teammate Zach Edey had won?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, it's an amazing accomplishment, amazing award. But I mean, at the end of the day, we all want to win, and we still got March Madness and the Big Ten tournament left. So, I mean, that's where our focus is right now, and that's where mine is. So,
how did your approach change in terms of what your role would be this year, knowing that you'd still have to be the point guard, you're still going to have to facilitate, but with Zach being gone, that a little bit more of the scoring load was going to fall on your shoulders as well?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was ready for it. I was prepared for it. I put in a lot of time and work to do so, and it's my job at the end of the day. And that's why Paint recruited me to be here. That's what I think a true point guard is, and that's what their job is. So to me, I just feel like that's what I'm required to do. And I feel like overall it's worked out. And when you're put around a lot of great players and a great staff, it makes my job that much easier.
I'm sure you do a lot of self-scouting. So when you compare yourself and what you're doing this year, especially offensively, to what you did in your first couple of years, what are the biggest things that jump out in terms of differences?
Yeah, I think just being more aggressive offensively. I mean, I get yelled at by Payne all the time for not shooting. So I think that's just the biggest thing, because I always want to include everybody and get them the ball and put them in spots to be successful. Because like I said, like I believe that's my job. And as a point guard, that's what we're supposed to do. So I think just understanding like when to score and when not to score, and when it's time to take over a game or when it's time not to. So.
What's the relationship like with you and Matt Payne, right? I think it's funny to hear you say that Payne yells at you, and the only time he really does is when he's telling you that you got to be more aggressive and score, because those of us in the media, we don't see Payne as much of a yeller. I'm guessing in the locker room from time to time, it can be a little bit different. How important has that player-coach relationship been to not just you, but to the both of you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's been everything. I think just having a coach that truly trusts in his players. He's never lied to me. He's always told me the truth. And he's stuck with his word. And I think just having somebody like that, like, it builds trust for me. And obviously, like, it goes a long way. I mean, he threw us in the fire at a very young age when a lot of people could have went other ways, but he trusted us, and we gained that trust. And I think that truly, like, is the main factor that is in all this, and that has got me to where I'm at today. So.
From a team perspective, I think one of the biggest questions for you guys heading into the year, how different would you look without the big fella down low? And could Trey Kaufman-Renn make the next step in his career? Well, he joins you on the All-Big Ten first team, had an outstanding season. How did you see Trey develop this year, and what made him so special?
Yeah, I saw him develop, obviously, on the court, but I think the biggest thing was off the court. Like, he's just a quiet dude, kind of just goes off and does his own thing, and we'll see him at practice or the games or whatever the case may be, but he's been out more, like, he's doing more stuff with the team, and, like, there's nothing wrong with that, obviously, but, I mean, he's obviously made a huge stride to do so and a huge effort to do so, and I think that shows more to us, because we saw him my freshman year and sophomore year where he was kind of quiet and just to himself, and to what he is now. And you can kind of see that on the court too, with like the confidence and all the stuff he's doing. And it's honestly great for us.
I know you're looking forward to a few more winning moments down in Indianapolis this week and then in the NCAA tournament. But to date, with the regular season now in the books, as you start to look back, what's been the best moment, or what have you enjoyed the most about this particular season?
Yeah, just spending the time with these guys. It's an unbelievable group. I mean, a lot of people counted us out early, and I think we've took that to heart, and we put in a lot of work and a lot of time, and obviously season isn't over, so we still got a lot left to accomplish. But I mean, at the end of the day, just spending time with these guys and the younger guys that are coming in, showing them the way and showing them the ropes of things, and just for me, just trying to improve as a leader. And I think I've done a better job than my first 2 years, so I think those would be the big things for sure.
And perhaps the toughest job of a leader is to make sure that a team is ready to play in a situation like Indy after a finish that I know wasn't what you guys envisioned. The loss to Illinois, you dropped 5 of your last 7, I believe. So what has to improve? What do you have to get back to make sure that your run in Indy is as long as you'd like it to be?
Yeah, I mean, I think just playing with fun and passion, just having fun. And I think that's just the biggest thing. I think just understanding that these games are obviously there's meaning behind them now, but I think just letting that go and just playing loose, going out there and enjoying every single moment with these guys. Because I mean, the season has gone by so quick and it goes by quick. So I think just understanding that, and my job to tell these other guys that like it does go by quick and that it will like in the blink of your eyes, it's gone. So I think just understanding that and really just focusing on these next couple games and enjoying the moment.
Braden, I'm curious if it feels different heading into this tournament than the last couple of years. You guys obviously won the league the last couple of years, didn't start until Friday. Now you'll play on Thursday night. And at least in terms of the seeding, you're not considered to be one of the favorites. Does it feel different to you and to the other guys who are on this team the last couple of years as you get ready for the conference tourney?
I mean, honestly, no. For me, I mean, it's another game. I mean, we got to win games either way, and I think at the end of the day, if we do our job, we'll be where we should be. And I think whether we look at that, whether we're the 6th seed or the 1 seed, whatever the case is, I mean, we still got to go out there and beat teams to win the whole thing. So that's our goal, and that's our mindset going into this weekend.
Braden Smith, your 2025 Big Ten Player of the Year. Braden, truly appreciate the time. Congrats on really a phenomenal honor. Look forward to watching you guys down in Indianapolis this week and beyond.
Thank you.